Welcome back to video 3 of F160, the fundamentals of application design. So today we're going to look at the types of application. So what do you need to know? So you need to know these application types, which are communication, educational, entertainment, games, lifestyle, productivity, protection and utility, and web browsers. So what you need to know is what is the point of them and what are the characteristics. Now it's going to be quite short, so I'll try and keep it nice and short and sweet. And let's get straight into it. So applications can be categorized as those types which we've already stated, and we need to know the features and conventions of those applications. So I've got a nice easy table. Obviously pause the video if you need to write this down, if you want to read through them, but I'm going to very briefly explain them. So communication, we're talking WhatsApp, Zoom, Teams, a lot of the Skype features are in Teams now, but things like Skype, Slack, they allow us to exchange messages. So it could be written messages, it could be voice messages, maybe voice or video calls, collaboration in real time. Businesses use them, people use them for their personal business, and there's characteristics that they're easy to use normally. There should be secure connections, think in WhatsApp, share your screen like on Teams, you can conference, lots of people in the same chat, and share files between them. Next we've got educational. So those provide learning resources, lessons, skill development, video walkthroughs for students, professionals, anybody who wants to learn something. The characteristics being there's a range of topics, there's normally progress tracking, structured learning, and some examples are things like Duolingo, Khan Academy, Coursera, Google Classroom. Obviously there's many more in that. These are just a few examples. Entertainment should be our easiest one. Music, movies, social interactions for fun normally. We've got Netflix, Spotify, TikTok, YouTube, those kinds of things. Think about what happens when you use them. They personalize to your taste. So if you like certain bands, Spotify will recommend them. If you like certain genres of films, Netflix will recommend those. You can share them to your social media platforms. So those are your sort of key characteristics. Games, interactive experience. We've got AR, VR games, casual games, mobile games to competitive esports games as well. Those characteristics, a range of graphics, but if we're talking top end, high quality, online play, in-app purchases, that kind of thing. And that's anything from Candy Crush on your phone, PUBG on your mobile phone, things like Minecraft, Fortnite, Call of Duty. Now just remember as well that they're not going to ask you in the exam to say a brand like Call of Duty. They just want to know the characteristics and what they do. If they said, name an application type and you put Netflix instead of entertainment, you would not get the mark. Carrying on though, we've got lifestyle, so that's helping you manage daily activities. So it could be things like MyFitnessPal for tracking your calories, Strava for running, Headspace for like meditation and things. It's managing your daily activities, your health, fitness, trying to make your sort of life better, your overall well-being. Characteristics, usually like time or budget management, progress tracking, reminders, that kind of thing. Next, we've got productivity. So it's assisting users in organising themselves, managing your time, efficiency at work. So it might be automatically note-taking from your phone instead of a dictaphone, allow you to edit documents. They're usually cross-platform, so you might go from your tablet to your desktop and sync across your cloud platform. So we've got Office, Trello, Evernote, and Google Calendar there for some examples. Next, we've got protection and utility. So that's providing you security and maintenance tools to protect your devices and to make them run better. So virus or malware protection, things like heuristic scanning if it's an antivirus, password recovery, backup management, that kind of thing. So you might have LastPass, remember your passwords, not an antivirus to check for viruses, battery saving apps, that kind of thing. And lastly, web browsers, which allow us to navigate the World Wide Web. Those features would be bookmarking, device syncing. You can have the same browser on your phone and your computer like Chrome or Opera. And some examples, Chrome, Microsoft Edge, Firefox, and Safari. Now, thinking about exam style questions, I've got an example here. Now, these aren't from the exam board. These are written by myself. But I have looked at the sample assessment materials and have a good idea what they're going to ask. So they usually has a scenario, not in front of every single question, but at the start of the exam. So we've got UFit, which is developing a smartphone application to encourage adults to exercise by walking around their town instead of driving. They will call their application No Drive, very original name. Users of the application will score points. These points can be exchanged for healthy food and drinks in local shops. Players will be able to compete and share their progress and monitor their weekly progress. Identify one application type that a no-drive application could be in, and describe the purpose of the application type you have chosen. Now, marks there, probably for a describe, it's probably going to be a 2-mark question, but we'll keep it simple. Now, pause the video, give yourself a little answer, a really short one, and we'll take a look at the answers in a second. Okay, hopefully you pause that now, so we'll look at the answers. So you could go away with a few different ones here. I think primarily it's going to be lifestyle. That's going to be number one, but there may be some other, you could argue it's a bit gamey because of scoreboards and you compete with people. Education, where we said some of the characteristics, progress tracking. So I think you could argue it, but really it's a lifestyle app. What with the purpose? Lifestyle is to manage a person's lifestyle, streamline everyday tasks. Education, teach users about topic issues, inform about specific topics, and games for entertainment, and develop mental agility techniques. Now, I put credit over any of the response because I'll be honest, there's lots of things you can answer for this one. But mainly, what is the purpose of lifestyle? It is to, streamline your hobby, make your life a little bit better, help you improve in some sort of way, be it health or mental health well-being. So that's pretty much it for this first topic. It's very short, as I've said. So I'll see you in the next one. Please like and subscribe if you found that was helpful. We're going through the next parts of 1.3 and all the way through to topic area 6 eventually. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.